It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't, and that's just how it's gonna be. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're here joining for the first time, I would just like to say thank you for even coming to my video. But my name is Precious, aka P Money, aka Pretty Chocolate and Paid, aka the Eyebrow Connoisseur, and aka I'm just happy that y'all here. So please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, because even if you don't subscribe and you share it, your friend might. So I just want to say thank y'all for even joining me today. So as promised in my first video, today we're going to do a get ready with me. I've already done one brow off camera, and we're going to quickly do the other brow on camera just so you guys can see how I do them. So we are in the last week of January, and girl, it's been January for like 3 months. Like this has been the longest month ever, but we're gonna get through it. But just a quick little recap and reflection on 2019. So I just first want to start off with saying that the best thing that happened to me in 2019 was the fact that I got my degree. But other than that,
it was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
2019 tested my patience, it tested my strength, and it tested my gangster. Like, because for one, like I said, with my patience, I was really giving up on that degree, y'all. Like, after I got back to school and I was supposed to graduate in December, they're like, oh, well, in order to get the whole financial aid for the year, you're going to have to enroll for a whole year. So I was just like, you know what? I don't even need it no more. I don't even want it. Keep it. You can keep it. But I pushed through and I made it out, and I'm just real happy about that, because let me just say, y'all, like, I worked so hard for that, and I'm happy I didn't give up on myself, because I really felt like I could, and that would have just been easier. But I got through it. Okay, so I feel like it tested my strength, because every time I was up, every time I got up or I was ahead, something came in and shuffled the cards and put me right back down. And I don't know, like, that was real live the whole 2019. But I kept getting up, though. I kept getting up, so that's all that mattered. Like Cardi B said, knock me down 9 times, but I get up 10, period. I feel like it tested my gangster, because people real life don't have no self, like, accountability, and we're just gonna leave it at that. But in 2020, I'm manifesting growth. Like, I want to grow as a person, spiritually, financially, mentally. I'm just really trying to, like, grow. But all right, now we're just gonna jump right into this video and get this brow going. brows are on. I still have that weird like unibrow kind of thing going on in the middle, but I'm going to fix that after I do my foundation, because after I put on my foundation, I usually have to go in and like retouch up on the brows anyways. And also, just another thing, I'm not naked, I promise y'all. Shout out to my girl at Extreme Curves for getting me super snatched. Like, I love this thing, y'all. Like, I wear it every day. I take it off to shower. But I like the fact that with this one, I can wear it under my clothes. Versus when I wore the Keisha Kaur one, that definitely worked too because it's too big now, honey. So, shout out to Mrs. Maine. But the Kaur one, it was a little bit more bulky, and I feel like that one's a little bit better for like working out or just wearing it around the house. Versus this, I can wear it to work under my clothes, and you don't even know I got it on. But shout out to them at Extreme Curves. Shop black, buy black, eat black, date black, do everything black. Shout out to them. Primer because it leaves the face looking very dewy and refreshed and moisturized, but it doesn't leave like a sticky film or anything or any like weird texture on the skin. Kylie does no wrong when it comes to this cosmetic game. Sis got it on lock, okay? And apparently that's why she's a billionaire. I used the Revolution Pro Ultimate Crease Proof Concealer underneath of my eyes first because I crease under my eyes really, really, really bad. Like, even though this is crease proof, y'all, the creases are still going to come through. But it's okay because it helps not for it to look as bad if I didn't use this. Versus when I was just using, like, my regular little Ruby Kisses concealer that I use, like, on my lid and under my brow. That will crease so fast. And then another little trick I learned on YouTube, shout out to my girl Nessa, is to just let the concealer sit for a little bit. And then that'll help it set into those fine lines. And then you'll really be able to like blend that out. And right now I'm just making sure that my highlight line is even. At least that's what I like to call it. The little outside part right next to the brow, I call it the highlight line. Because it's that harsh line that you make to make sure that the rest of your face is even. Yeah. And I'm going to just tap this in and let that sit for a little minute. And then the next thing I'm going to do is to use my damp beauty blender. I don't know why y'all are out here using dry beauty blenders, but watching a beauty blender just like soak up the water and grow is like watching the D get hard. It's so satisfying. But yeah, so I'm going to just blend out my lids. got this sponge. It's a Real Technique powder sponge that I got from Ulta, and it's so like fuzzy, and it picks up the powder so good versus like if I was to use a traditional sponge, it'd be like blotchy or something because the sponge be wet. I don't know, it'd be weird, but this picks up powder like effortlessly, and it's like the blend is so bomb. Okay, so I did not add any more product to that powder sponge when I went in and blended underneath of my eye with it. Just use whatever product was like left. Alright. This is also like a little mini haul video. I just went to Ulta recently and I just got these 2 moisturizing foundation sticks in the color Deep Warm and Deep Cool. I don't like them individually, but I like them together on my face. So I use the darker shade on the areas where I will contour and the lighter shade in the highlighted areas. And then when I blend them together, the skin is flawless. And I used to really be into matte makeup, and then I don't know, I started hating it. Like, I hated the way it made my skin look. But this is their moisturizing foundation stick. These were $7. And they have like a bunch of shades, but I really like these. The texture is very smooth. The application is flawless. Also, another thing I'm really big on is anything I can use, like a brush or something like this. I don't like when makeup get on my hands because it messes my nails up. Also, shout out to my girl Jamila at Nails by Her. Make sure y'all, I was about to curse. It's so hard for me not to cuss on here. Make sure y'all go check her out on the gram. Anybody live in Southern Maryland and need their nails done, shout out to my girl. Get the grippies together. I can't see. Okay, so this is like the lighter of the 2. This is the Deep Warm, and then this is the Deep Cool. So I'm going to go in on top of where I highlighted with the Deep Warm, and then on my forehead, down my nose, top of the lip, the chin, and the jawline. And then I'm going to reverse contour with the darker color, which basically just means going on the cheekbone, around the forehead, and then under the jawline. Y'all, the freaking texture to these are so bomb. Like, I swear to God, they're so bomb. It's like you can see the moisturization in the skin already before I even like blend anything in or any of that. Like, it's so bomb. Okay, now I'm gonna go over my mouth. Okay. And then we're gonna fill in the darker areas with the darker shade. Alright, so we have deep cool on the contoury areas of the face, and then we have deep warm on the highlighty areas of the face. And now we're going to go in, oh my god, I just made a mess, in with our hydrating booster drops by e.l.f. Put a little bit of these on the face before we marry these two colors. As I stated in my first video, guys, I do have real dry skin, so I like to do everything I can to lock in moisture. And I have like this weird patch on my left cheek that always looks like disgusting no matter what I do. So yeah. I also tried a new skin routine today, and I'm gonna do a skin video another day. I didn't want to put it in here today just because I don't want to be giving y'all all the secrets too fast. And I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose because that's where it really gets dry. Especially like on the, I don't know, it's something about like the little edge part. It just like, I don't know, it'd be real dry. Put a little bit around the crease part of my mouth. Oh, it's empty. And then another thing, like I said, I like anything that's hands-free. So that was just very easy to apply without making, I have to edit that out. That was very easy to apply without making a big mess. So this is like my new favorite thing. This is brush 301 by Real Techniques. It is a angled flat foundation brush, and I love this brush. I used to be a beauty blender girl to apply my foundation, but now I like this because it buffs everything together. And now that I'm using two colors, it marries them very well. And then at the end, I go in with my Real Techniques sponge and just make sure that it's not like no streaks or no lines or nothing like that. And everything is seamlessly blended. So let's get to the blend. Look at the skin that makeup just produced. Like, I look nice and dewy. I look revived, not like casket ready. I just, oh my god, like, I can't believe I used to use anything else. Like, this is my second time using this makeup, and the first time I didn't like record or anything because I just wanted to test out the product before I be jumping into a video and then I look crazy. But I love the way it applies, and then the way it comes off is even better. Like, it's just as seamless. Okay. So now we're going to go in with our Real Techniques sponge. It's already damp, but I'm going to put a little bit of this Make It Last by Milani on here. One pump. That's it. Just to help the makeup really set into the skin. Especially around this under eye area. Now I'm going to go back in and fix my brows, reconceal underneath just to give them that bright, awake kind of look. And then we're going to move on to contour, blush, and highlight. right, while that glue dries, let's go on to starting this set. So I'm gonna set under my eyes, on my forehead, down my nose, and around my mouth. I like to mix all three of these setting powders because I feel like they just give me like a great finish. But you don't have to mix setting powders. Some people like to use translucent. I personally like to use a color because translucent gives me flashback. But these three mixed together are like phenomenal. So this is a new step I started doing. I started putting my lashes on before I contour and highlight because, I don't know, it just makes me contour and highlight better, I feel like, because I know the true angle and shadows of my face with the whole look almost basically together. So as I stated, I like to mix those setting powders together, and I want to take the back of this brush and just marry them all nice so that no one color is in one spot more than another or anything like that. And this is what it looks like, a nice like little pearly kind of color. I want to add a little bit more peach just to give it some of that highlight that I like. So this is like a nice beige, I guess, stone, taupe, whatever you want to call it. But I like to use those kinds of colors to set my face versus anything translucent because, like I said, it will give me flashback. So we're going to go in with that still damp powder sponge. And now we're going to use the flat end. And I'm going to squeeze this a little bit just so that I can control where the powder goes. Yeah, okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and brush that away. I used to bake, but now it's just not my thing. I use this flat face brush by Real Techniques, and it's already angled, and I like the way that it just pushes any excess powder away, but sets anything that you already have into the face on there. Okay. And now we're going to do the forehead. Don't know why I picked that up. I thought that was the other brush. And then we're going to do the forehead. Like, this powder sponge has changed my life, y'all. It just makes that much of a difference, I feel like, already. And then the little rounded part of the sponge, I like to do that to go down the nose just because it's already, like, angled. I always go back and add more on the nose just because I like a dramatic snatched nose. Not everybody's like that. Back in with the same brush. Pat that into the forehead area. Now, like I said, I want to go back in and redo that nose. But just to give our face some, what they call it? Angles. Now, I can still see that harsh line there and there, but we're going to fix that in a second. Yep. So, personally, I like to leave the harsh line on the jawline because it helps me to contour easier, and then when I go in and blend out my contour is when it softens up. But the line across the nose, you can still see that. This blended really good on the lip and the chin and the forehead, as well as underneath of the eye. Just make sure we get all the way underneath the eye. Okay. Something in my eye. I don't know what it is. Okay. I'm gonna go with my foundation brush. I like to do this step just to make sure that nothing looks like too discolored or nothing's too harsh, with the exception of the line on the cheek, because I like that up until the end. And I used all the powder out of the top, so I'm not putting like all the mixed powders back into my honeymoon. I just like that top because it's really big and lets me mix powders. Okay, now we're gonna go and warm up the face with our, this is called Showmance by Morphe. It is a bronzer, it's a bronzer and a contour little duo, and it has a mirror. I love anything that comes with a mirror because I love to look at myself. And I'm going to use this angled multitasking brush by Real Techniques, and I like to go in with the darker color first on the brush and just rewarm the face. And warm up around the forehead. I'm going to warm up under the jawline. Then all the places you put the darker color, I like to go in with the lighter color as well, just to give it some shine. That's what I like to call it. Because it's not like a highlight. It don't sparkle that much. But it just gives you some like illumination. I guess that's the better word I like to use. Then I'm going to go back in with that same Instapop cheek brush. I believe that's what it's called. Instapop face brush, I'm sorry. By Real Techniques. And just make sure that all this blended out. Now for contour, I'm going to go in with the F17 by Revolution Makeup. I also got this from Ulta for pretty cheap. I want to say it was about 11 bucks. And like I said earlier, I like anything that don't involve me getting my hands dirty. So I really do like this. And then we're going to just go on top of where we put that darker color. Just like that. And then just took little lines down the side. So I put 3 dots in the center, 3 dots on each side, 1 line with 4 strikes, and then we're going to go down the jawline. This is a new step I do with my contour when making that straight line down the side. I don't know, it just really makes the face look nice and chiseled and snatched. And this is my favorite little contour little add-on. So this is the Real Technique sculpting brush, and I like that it's angled already because it just helps for a perfect contour. Like, Gonna go in with the foundation brush just to soften anything that is looking super harsh, like this line on the side of my face. But this side is flawless. Go back in with that Instapop cheek brush just to blend out that powder into the contour. I like to marry them a little bit. Okay. And then next thing I'm going to do is, what am I going to do next? Blush, then highlight in the shade Toasted Almond. I'm going to use this blush brush. I don't know how to pronounce this lady's names. It's like Sonia Kofiana, something. It's at Target. Y'all know who I'm talking about. SK. Her name is like Sonia something. I just don't know how to say her last name. Then we're going to give that little stupid fake smile. And I like to put my blush right above the contour. Kind of in the contour a little bit, but not like super duper covering it, I guess. So right on the apples of the cheeks and then up the side a little bit. It gives you a little bit of illumination, a little bit of color, a little bit of life. Because I used to be so against blush. Like, I'm like, why would a black woman ever need to wear blush? Like, our cheeks aren't pink. And then I found this blush and was like, girl, child, you've been looking dead the whole time. And ain't nobody tell you. Like, you was looking casket ready. This avoids you from looking casket ready. It brings some life and some vibrant color to your face. Okay, I like. Next thing I want to do is go in with some highlight. Let's get a good, like, strobing brush. Well, I just got, like, I got hella fan brushes, y'all. Like, where's it at? Okay, I just got this strobing brush. So we're going to go in with my absolute favorite highlight palette. Y'all, I got this from, like, drjs.com or jimmyjazz.com or some random shoe website. Like, I remember it was from a shoe website. I just don't know where. And it was, like, $3. And let's just get into the colors. Honey. So I think today we're going for a little bit of an Egyptian musk. That's what I like to call this color because there's no shades, no names. So I made up my own colors. This little color in the middle here, we're going to go for a little bit of Egyptian musk. Not too glowy, not too, you know, too highlighty. But just a little pop on the cheek. Chai, not showing. Oh, okay, it is showing. I would say chai, not showing up. So I like to do it right on the apple, right above that blush, like right under that under eye area, little cheekbone thing right here. And then I like to just strobe it out to the side a little bit. Some days I be feeling highlighter heavy. Today I'm not feeling highlighter heavy because it's just a cute little look. And I can already tell this is going to be a good makeup day, y'all, because the cheeks ain't even creased. Like, usually this right here already be giving lines. And it's not giving lines yet. So now, my favorite part is when we go and snatch this nose, honey. So when I snatch my nose, I use the terracotta only because that's like, it's like orange. And it gives it... Okay, I'm going to just let y'all have that. I already know I say the color wrong. I say it funny, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, because it's orange, and I like the way it just, like, makes the nose look. So, y'all can have that one. then I have another little brush that I like to use to do the outside color for my contour as soon as I find it. Oh, here it is. This is also by Eco Tools, and this is a angled crease brush, but I like to use this when I do my nose contour because it fits right in that little crevice. And I'm actually going to use this Shea Moisture. This says that this is a bronzer, but there's no way that as dark as this color is, it's a bronzer. However, I'm going to use the Shea Moisture Illuminating Mineral Bronzer in the shade Dusk. And it does have like a little pink tint to it, and I think that's what I like about it. I'm gonna go in with this buffing brush and just buff into the nose. Is it just me? Like, do y'all nose be running when y'all do your makeup too? Or is it just me? Look at it. What? This is what I call the white woman nose. It's nice and snatched. I'm gonna go in and just buff that out again. Same strobing brush. Same little Egyptian musk situation. And we're gonna go right down the nose with it. That's not popping like I want it to, so I'm gonna go in with a little brighter color and a smaller brush. I'm gonna use this little angle brush. There we go. So I'm not going to use any setting spray today. I'm going to go in with my Revolution Makeup Bake and Blot in the color Orange. And this is what it looks like in the pan. And I'm going to just use a big fluffy brush and just set my whole face. I'm going to take an even bigger, fluffier brush and just wipe away any excess. And now to set the face today, we're going to use our Rose Facial Mist. And it says Rose Extract helps to soothe dry skin. So this is just like a little refresh spray, a set spray. You can use it with or without makeup. I do use this just some days after I put my eyebrows and lashes on and just spritz my face to give me that dewy glow. And just that I'm here. What's up? So let's go ahead and I got this from Marshall's, by the way, so let's go ahead and get into that. I always forget to spray the sides of my face to really wake those bottom lashes up. I have a bottom lash mascara, I just can't find it. And it's by like NYX, I think, and it's called like Mega Slim. Now we're going to tightline my waterline with the Jumbo Eye Pencil by NYX. And this is in the color Milk. This is what I like to call that got you looking foreign. I don't want to touch my face because okay, so I'm just going to use the sponge and kind of pull down my under eye area. Also, another little makeup life hack tip: if you ever feel like your eyes are about to start running, breathe through your nose. And that helps to draw back some of the tears. And we're going to go in with one final coat of the Better Than Sex. And now I'm going to use my, I don't even know what this was called, but this is the, you know, the OG mascara. Pink top, green bottle. Y'all already know what it is. I don't know what it's called, but y'all know that this is the OG mascara. Like, and this has a smaller brush, so I'm going to just go in and define those bottom lashes a little more. I want to say this is about like Maybelline or something like that. It's some drugstore brand, but this is like the OG mascara. Everybody that know makeup, that's into makeup, that wear makeup, know that this was like the #1 first mascara to pop off in cosmetics ever. And I want to take a fancy wipe this foundation off my lips because I look crazy. Another pro tip: make sure you guys dry your waterline, which is that little wet pink part of your mouth, before you apply any lipstick to it, because that just helps it last longer. And also prime. Make sure y'all prime. This is just a little lip primer I got from NYX. It smells kind of good. It has like this kind of like little white shadowy thingy, but I've noticed that it does help keep lips on longer. So today we're going to go in with 42 Femme Rose by Milani. This is just one of their little lipsticks I picked up from my latest Ulta haul. And it's like a little rosy kind of color. I don't know, I like it. It's cute. I'm usually not into like creamy lipsticks, but this one's really nice. And it smells bomb AF. I'm going to line it with Court K by Kylie Cosmetics. And I'm not going to do a super like dark lining, just a little bit. Specifically to the outer corners of the mouth. Okay, so this is the final look, guys. I'm happy. I don't know if y'all happy. Quite frankly, I don't care, because the face is beat, honey. Big beat, like 6 feet under beat, dead beat. Like a baby daddy. I'm happy. Also, another little tip. I got this little thing from Target. It catches like all that little extra makeup that would have been in my hair, because last time when I got my hair done, when I was getting it washed, it was just like, I don't know, caked up makeup or something. I don't know. It was weird. But I went and got, it's weird.
It's weird.
But I went and got one of these little things from Target, and it just also helps to catch like any excess water when I'm in the shower or washing my face, because it's made out of like a terry cloth material, and it's like scrunchy. And I also wear it at the gym too, because it helps get the sweat and not mess your edges up. And this is all I got. If I don't know nothing, I know how to beat this face, okay? If I don't know nothing, I know a little bit about some makeup. So again, I just thank you guys for joining. The next video will be, I don't know what the next video will be. I'm gonna try to do 2 videos a month. It's not gonna be all makeup. I promise y'all the next video will not be makeup. I can tell y'all that. It won't be makeup, because I've already done 2 makeup videos, and this is my lifestyle page, so there's gonna be more stuff on there as well. But this is the final look, guys. I hope you guys were happy. Hope you learned some stuff today. Hope you picked up some other little tips from me. But if not, as I said, I will always be here to drop whatever knowledge I can. And you know how I'm gonna leave y'all off. I thank you guys for joining me today for this little day-to-day chill look. The next full like beat face I do will include an eye. My best friend asked me to do a cut crease video, so I'm going to do that in my next full face makeup video. And look at my lids, y'all. They already creasing. Look at that. I'm going to just leave y'all with this. You already know how it goes. People be mad because they be hating. And people be hating because they be mad. Bye, y'all.